Hello?
Miss Lestico, guess what time it is?
What time?
It's time for math!
Yay!
Welcome back to another week of math.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be a great week.
It is. We have a lot of exciting things to learn while we finish up this unit. Let's go ahead and take a look at our target. It says, I can place numbers on an open number line. Ooh, an open number line. Well, Miss Lestico, I know that this is like a normal number line.
Oh yeah, I'm noticing that we have our arrows on each side that let us know that the numbers keep going when we have our number line.
Yeah, that's right. This isn't all the numbers. It's just all that was on this number line.
I'm also noticing that the numbers are written down below these little marks to show what order the numbers go in.
Yeah, and they're kind of spaced pretty equally to go in order. Do you want to see what an open number line looks like?
I do. Oh, I am noticing that all of the numbers are gone, Miss Lime.
That's right. It is just the line with the arrows pointing, showing that the numbers are going to keep going both ways, no matter what.
But there are no numbers to keep going.
That's right, Miss Lestico. That's our challenge today, is we're going to show you if you're given 3 numbers and an open or a blank number line, but we want to use the word open number line, where would you put them?
All right. Well, do we have some numbers we can practice with?
We do. I'm going to go ahead and draw an open number line on the board for us. And it's super simple. You just have to draw a line with an arrow and an arrow.
Oh, man. I know we practiced arrows a lot during our time.
We did. If you still have trouble writing an arrow, let me show you a little trick you can do. Instead of doing the arrow, you can just do a sideways triangle.
That's what I do a lot.
Yeah. So both of those are arrows, but I like to draw the arrows like this, so I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, Miss Lestico, do you have 3 numbers for us?
All right, so the first numbers that we're going to try to place on our open number line is going to be the number 1.
Okay.
5 and 19.
Oh my goodness, Miss Lestico, those numbers I don't count 1, 5, 19. They don't go by each other.
But I do notice that our numbers are from least to greatest. So that should help us putting them on the open number line because we know which order we have to write our numbers in.
That's true. I'm not going to put the 5 before the 1 because I know that 1 really comes before 5.
And we know that on a number line, our least or our smallest numbers go on the left side.
And our greatest number, like 19, is greater than 5 and greater than 1, would come all the way over here on this side. Well, here's how I would do this number line, Miss Lestico. I know that 1 is the least. It is the smallest. 1 is less than 5 and 1 is less than 19. So it's going to come all the way down here. So I'm going to put my little tick mark. It kind of looks like a tally. I'm going to put my little tick mark and then write a number 1 underneath it. I did number 1.
All right.
Now I'm going to do the greatest number I have. I know that 19 is greater than 5 and 19 is greater than 1. So it's my biggest number. It's my greatest number. Here's the super important part, Miss Lestico. I'm not going to sit here and count all the way to 19 because my line might or might not actually be long enough. It's okay. I know that 19 is my greatest number, so I'm just going to put it down here at the end. Did I count all the way to 19?
No, we have 2 little tick marks to show that our number line right now is focusing on numbers between 1 and 19. All the other numbers still exist, but these are the ones that are showing up on our number line.
That's right. Now, I still have one more number to do. I have number 5.
Miss Lime, do you just put it in the middle? Because it's the middle number.
That does sometimes get confusing, Miss Lestico, because even though it's in the middle right here, I know that 5 is not in the middle of 1 and 19. When I'm counting, 5 is so much closer to number 1 than it is to number 19. but it's not like right beside number 1. I don't go 1, 5, 3, 4,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, I know that there should be 2, 3, and 4. So there should be 3 numbers in between 1 and 5.
That's right. Now, I'm not going to take my time again and count 3 spots because I don't know how much space to leave in between them. But if I put the number 5 right here, I can see it is much closer to the 1 than it is the 19. But there's still room that I could add another number if I needed to.
That's true. Miss Lime just kind of left an invisible space right there for our invisible numbers 2, 3, and 4.
Let's try another one. Okay, Miss Lustico, go ahead and draw your open number line.
All
And then we're
right.
going to think of some numbers.
I'm going to draw a line. Now, remember, my line isn't, like, completely straight. I have a lot of little wiggly parts to it, but that's okay. As long as I know that I have a horizontal line, I have a number line.
Oh, and she's getting those arrows on the end to tell me it keeps going, even if our numbers don't.
Well, Miss Lime, do you have some numbers for me to put on my open number line?
Oh, okay. These are the numbers I want you to use, Miss Lustico. Let's do number 13. Oh, she's putting a 1 and a 3. Okay. Number 15. 1 and a 5. And number 6. Okay. Let's see if she can do it.
Miss Lime, I'm already noticing that these numbers are not in order from least to greatest. So I'm going to have to think about which number in this set is the smallest or the least. So I'm looking, and I know that 6 is less than 15, and 6 is also less than 13. So this would be my smallest number. So I'm going to start with 6 at the beginning of my number line. Because remember, we always write our smallest numbers on the left side.
And I like she didn't count 6 spaces in.
I'm starting my number line with the number that we're looking for. All of those other numbers still exist. They're just somewhere off our number line. Okay, now I have to find the greatest number. So I'm looking, and I know that 15 is greater than 6, and 15 is greater than 13. So it would be my biggest number, so I'm going to write it all the way to the right of my number line because this is what my number line is looking at, 6 to 15.
Good job, Miss Lustico. So does 13 just go in the middle?
No, because I know that there's only one number between 13 and 15, and that's 14. So I'm not going to put it right next to 15 because I have to leave a little invisible space for 14. But I also don't have to count out 14. I know that it's just a little invisible space for it. So I'm going to leave a little space where 14 could go, and then I have 13. All right, Miss Lime, are you ready for your next number line?
I'm ready. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this.
All right, Miss Lime, you are going to do the numbers 10.
Ooh, okay.
9, and 3.
Ooh, 10, 9, and 3. Miss Lustico, those numbers are almost like it's counting backwards. That's not in order at all. But I know that I need to start with my number that has the least. So let me look. 10 is greater than 9, so it's not the least. 9 is less than 10, but 3 is less than 9. So 3 is the least. So I'm going to move 3 and put it all the way at this end, right here. 3. I'm going to cross it off so I don't accidentally use it again, Miss Lustico.
Yeah.
Now I'm left with 9 and 10, and I need to determine which one is the greatest, because whichever one is the greatest is going to come all the way at this end. Well, 9 is less than 10, but 10 is greater than 9. So 10 must be my greatest number. So I'm going to put 10 right here at the end. Now I just have number 9. Miss Lustico.
Yes, Miss
When
Lime.
I'm counting, 9 really does come right beside 10.
Yeah.
Because those numbers really do come right beside each other, I can put the 9 right here beside besides the 10. I know it's not going to go in the middle. 9 really is that close to 10. Okay, Miss Lustico, we have one more set of numbers we're going to practice. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, I want you to practice with the number 4.
Okay.
The number 20.
Okay.
And the number 7.
Okay. So I have to figure out first which number is the least. So let me think. I know that 7 is less than 20, but 4 is less than 7. So 4 would be my smallest number, my number with the least. And now I have to think of which number is the greatest to put on the right side of my open number line. And I should automatically be able to tell that 20 is the biggest because it's the only number with something in the tens place. So I'm going to go ahead and put 20 at the end of my number line. Now I have 7. I'm not going to make little tick marks to figure out how far away 7 is. I know that when I'm counting, I go 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 2 numbers in between 4 and 7. So I'm just going to leave a little invisible space for those 2 numbers and put 7 because I know I could probably squish 2 numbers in there, and it's not in the middle because there's lots of numbers between 7 and 20, but it's a little bit closer to 4.
Good job, Miss Lustico.
Thanks, Miss Lime.
It's your turn. On Seesaw, we gave you 2 open number lines, and each open number line has 3 numbers. Make sure you pay attention to your least and greatest numbers. Put those on your number line first. Then you need to determine where does that last number need to go. What do they need to do when they're done, Miss Lustico?
Make sure that you click that green check mark in the top right corner so that we can see your work.
See you tomorrow.